What it do, what it do. It's your boy Re-Up, and I'm back at it again, keeping it real, raw, and 100. And this one, you guys, I've been seeing the comments of my last two NBA Live videos. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. You know, what EA Sports is doing to that franchise. We know nothing. Now, one of my subscribers dropped a link in my last video, and it was basically saying about EA Sports updating us with the NBA Live information, but I don't know if that news or that link is concrete. Like, I don't know if it's new. You know what I'm saying? EA Sports haven't put it on their Twitter page, far as I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are ways you direct it. You shouldn't have to go to the website and look at that. Be brave enough to put it on Twitter. See, that's why I say, man, EA Sports they don't like when they hear people criticize their game. They don't like that type of stuff. When you got to criticize NBA Live, they turn their nose up at you. They close their ears because they don't want to hear facts about the game and how we really feel about the game. All they want to hear is good shit. You can go back to EA Play. Like, they was catering some of those games, and I believe all of that isn't gonna, cover up the fact that those games just might not be as good as what they're presented as, which they're going to present it as is going to be worth $1 million. But at the end of the day, the game probably ain't worth 10 cents. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do. Just if you got the original cover or cases, the NBA Live, just flip it over and read the description of it. Hell, you can go online and Google and read the description of what they're going to be bringing into that game. And you got none of that. That was, fabricated with so many lies that it's crazy because it didn't give you a realistic feel. And people in the comment section, stop telling me or stop saying the NBA Live is realer or more simulated than 2K. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, look, I like NBA Live, don't get it wrong, but when you use things like that, that doesn't make any sense. How in the hell are you gonna feel realistic and on live run? All you can really do is just hit X the whole time. You don't get no foul calls or anything. Live 3v3 run, live run 3v3. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So again, NBA Live is not realistic. It's not simulated. It may have some simulated features in it, but that doesn't mean that the game is overall simulated or realistic. Where y'all getting this from? And another thing, people that's judging 2K or judging NBA Live based off a live run or a park, neighborhood, city experience, you're crazy, because those are meant to be casual. They're meant to have a casual feel in it. It's nothing gonna be like the NBA part, what I mostly play and what I'm gonna be mostly bringing to this channel. So when people give me those feedback and you only play the city or the neighborhood or the park, I really don't listen, because that's what you play. And some things in that mode are not meant to be realistic. The NBA players are not doing the Curry slide, and they're not being effective with it on the floor. Now, I'm not going to say all players are, because some players, you know what I'm saying, like Giannis, man, he could be a straight cheese on this game. But far as, doing some of the crazy things that people do in the neighborhood park or the city, you don't see this. It doesn't happen in the NBA play now part. That's what I play, and that's what I judge the game off of. That's why I don't throw dirt on 2K so much. The only thing I don't like is I want the game to be more skill-based. I want the game to be more skill-based. I want the game to be more like what you know about the game, instead of just playing the game and trying to figure out different antidotes to be able to win the game. It's not about winning the game. It's about knowing the basketball game at a high level. And that's what Mike Wang promised was going to be more in 2K22. And they've been talking about this more skill-based game. And I'm hoping that they get there. If people want to play casually, let them go play the part. Let them go play my league, whatever, where they can control the narrative. But when you're playing competition, play now. You should not be up here and make any shot, be successful as someone that honestly plays the game way more it shouldn't be that type of feel. You should have to work for your baskets. You have to run plays, make adjustments, those type of things, in difficult situations to be able to win games. That's simulated, and I'm glad that they keep bringing up skill based. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they keep bringing that up because that's what the game and what I play mostly is all about. Having the right skill, the right mind to be able to win, not just playing and following into the 2K system and trying to figure out their little ways to be able to score easy, green light easy. See, that type of stuff right there shouldn't be in the game, but it is. And I'm hoping that, 2K22, they can, continue to develop on that and get better at that. But, you guys, man, when it comes down to NBA Live, man, is it dead? Is the franchise dead, man? And I really can't answer that question right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right now, I will say, yeah, it's dead. They're not letting us know no news. Like, if the game was really going to be coming out, if you really had a future for NBA Live, why wouldn't you talk about it on your Twitter page? Why wouldn't you post things about it? Why won't you show us that you're working instead of, us supposed to sit back and speculate? Like, we don't know nothing. And then you got the fanboys from the NBA Live community. They continue to say, well, wait till August. What is August? Like, they're going to present that at EA Play. I just feel that way. Now, I think it's been one NBA Live they didn't show at EA Play, I heard. I'm not for sure about that. But they're going to show that at EA Play. I don't see why not. I may be wrong. I hope I am wrong. I say this several times, you guys. I don't want to be criticizing NBA Live, EA Sports, but I got to because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now, if they went ahead, follow protocol, let us know everything about NBA Live, we wouldn't have to sit back and speculate the things that we do. We speculate because we don't know what's going on. We don't know what they're doing. We hope, we pray, but we don't know exactly what they're doing behind closed doors. And all we want to do is know an answer. I say that right? All we want to do is know an answer, you guys. That's all we want. We want an answer. Just tell us, is NBA Live coming out soon? Do you have a future plan? Yeah, you made that little statement years ago, but where is your recent statement now? Where can we see it visually? Fuck a letter. We want to see something from your Twitter page. We want more engagement on Twitter. But you know what? A lot of you NBA Live fanboys that sit back, say you love NBA Live so damn much. You're the reason because you're so afraid to say anything to EA Sports. You're not calling them out, but y'all so quick to call 2K out. Why y'all calling 2K out? And 2K is coming out every single year, giving you things in the game that you don't need fucking ask for. We don't have to beg for nuances in the game. Madden players, they have to beg for new things in the game because Madden is so repetitive. 2K is always adding detail, always going beyond what we ask. No matter what you guys say, it's a big difference every 2K. They're bringing something every year. And you know what? They don't have to. When you go back and look at Madden track record of putting new features in the game and go back and look at 2K track record, and 2K has been alone. They can do whatever they want to. So is Madden. But who has done the most work? Who has put the most detail into their game? And then ask yourself, who is really money hungry? Because you can't keep saying 2K is money hungry. You don't have to buy VCs. You feel like you forced to because other players do and they're already in the park. But just because you're already in the park, you're 85 or 89 on the first day or whatever, that doesn't mean you got the badges to go out there and compete. So by the time that player get the badges and by the time you work organically, you work your way up, you're going to meet equally. You're going to get there and be the same player at the same time. You don't have to spend no VCs, but it's a choice. I'm going to spend them because I don't feel like playing through that boring shit. Now, could we raise the conspiracy that they make the game boring just because they force us to by VC, I can't really say that because this year they made great improvement on gameplay, making the CPU more competitive. The games are more competitive now than ever, and that can, you know, boost up playing the story mode slash league part more. So I really can't say that because they're improving on that. They're trying to make that part better so you can have a better experience. So it's like, man, do the 2K community listen more to the fans, or do NBA Live? Because over the recent years, I've seen 2K community try their best to listen to these casual fuckers, and I don't see how they do it. It's like they push away the sim voice for the casual voice, and that's crazy. But you know, I think that's how it is. You know, you have more people playing park, neighborhood, city than anything. So you want to keep that mode active. You want to keep that mode, you know, going, you know, because you don't want to fall into a situation where you lose a lot of those players that majority play that one mode. You know what I'm saying? Just like my team, you know, they're going to show a lot. They have to continue to update my team. I mean, they're still putting shit on my team. I mean, they do not never stop giving you a reason to play 2K. I wish they did little things like that for Play Now, but like I said, a lot of people is not requesting for it. So you can't say, or I can't get mad and say, well, I want 2K to do more to Play Now. If a lot of people is not saying nothing about it, they're not going to waste their money and sources on doing nothing. So as more people get engaged in playing that, more people, there will be more of a reason for them to go and put more things into that game. So I like the way 2K philosophy is, man, because they don't have to do shit. They can leave that game playing just like Madden. They're adding new courts to the old gen. They're adding a whole new damn neighborhood. Do they have to do that? Will EA Sports do some shit like that? Ask yourselves, would EA Sports do something like that to a game? We can go back years on how they shitted on old titles. Like, let's say when a new system came out, they catered more to PS3 than PS2, even though mostly PS2 versions was better than the PS3, but they showed more attention to PS3 versions. See, NBA Live have a lot to work on, and they got us NBA Live, EA Sports, the whole damn thing. They got a lot of work on. You know, people saying EA Sports, NBA Live is right around the corner from taking over 2K. That is a fucking lie. They don't even have the guts and the courage to come out every year and show us their work because they're so embarrassed about it. You have RBI Baseball, a small ass company, took over that game. I think it's like MLB something that took over RBI Baseball. They know damn well their game will not be better than MLB The Show. They know that right now. Don't you think they know that? If not, they're insane. But honestly though, when they're building the game, I think they do try to make the game better. You know what I'm saying? I think if you ask them, because if you ask me for something I worked on, you know, is it better? And I'm gonna name ways. I'm gonna try to find ways that my game is better than that game. But at the end of the day, overall, MLB The Show is way better than RBI Baseball. Now, maybe certain features in the game that you may like more, that you may like less, or whatever. But they know that they know they're not going to sell as many copies as MLB The Show. But has that stopped them from coming out every single year since 2014, the same year NBA Live 14 came back? You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at this. You have a company that's not even worth probably $1 million. And they're coming out with a game every single year. They haven't delayed, canceled RBI Baseball once. Now, since RBI Baseball have competition now on the Xbox, it's going to be very critical to see what they do. I actually thought about going back and doing content for that game just because it's a smaller game, smaller market. Everybody else is doing the show. And I thought about honestly going back representing that game, because if the developers are going to come out every year and at least try to do something different to the game, You gotta respect. You just gotta respect that. No matter what you have, and I do. I respect developers that are gonna try to come up and give us a new game every single year, even though they know they're not gonna outsell their other game, even though they know they're not gonna be as popular as the other game. They still come out every year. So why in the hell EA Sports can't do the same thing with NBA Live? Just continue to build the game. Continue. People will respect the game more, but you don't do it. Like I just don't understand. Then you think as a fan that we supposed to sit back and trust what you're doing to the game now? That's very hard to sit back and do. Like can you really trust the EA Sports right now? They're not letting us know anything about the game. Nothing. Quiet, mute, not saying a damn word about the game. How is that? Why is that? Why they're not saying nothing about it? Not giving us no info, not showing us no work. You can show us. I mean, like I said, previous. I don't know if I said in the videos, but I have so many conversations about it. They put so many trailers out from NBA Live 19, try to boost us all this fake ass hype, which I told y'all in previous videos that I've done deleted, that game wasn't good as Live 18. I don't know what the hell they done, but it's not as good. And I mean, NBA Live 18, I think I said that. So they tried to boost that game up. They was dropping trailers every fucking week. They was dropping trailers. I mean, they were dropping trailers more than strippers was dropping draws. They was dropping them. But you can't drop us nothing, no video clip, nothing of what we want to see, like Scott O'Gallagher and Rob Jones actually working on the game, giving us something that we've been speculating since they went to EA Sports. And y'all can't tell us nothing? That's all I'm saying, man. Like, I'm coming at y'all, EA. For real. We're going to continue talking about this because I'm not going to sit back and just look for other people to do what's right. I'm going to do what's right. I want an answer. I'm going to keep making these videos, calling out EA Sports because we want an answer. Like the video, share this video, man, if you really want an answer from EA Sports about what they are doing to NBA Live. That's all we want to know. Give us an update, a video update. We're tired of all this writing. Come forward, Scott O'Gallagher, if you really are with the NBA Live dev team. Come forward, Rob Jones, because you two are the ones we want to hear. We don't give a damn about nobody else. I'm serious. I mean, you know, everybody else done been in the NBA Live mix for years. We want to see what we're speculating. We know you with EA Sports, but we're speculating that you were live. We don't know. So why don't y'all give us the answers? It costs y'all that much money. So it's time we demand money. And I'm not going to come at y'all in no negative way. But as a gamer, as a NBA Live YouTuber, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie like y'all really hurt my channel. My channel could be way up. You know what I'm saying? Even though I destroyed my channel, deleting all my videos and getting demonetized, I will be monetized right now. I will have more subscribers right now. Facts. If NBA Live was out, if NBA Live was better, but there's no way in hell I can go back and play NBA Live 19 and sit here and say I enjoy this game. I'll be lying to you guys. I will be lying. I had so much content put together for NBA Live. Like, it was ridiculous, man. I was gonna give you guys at least 2 videos a day. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna go ahead, record a lot, and I tried it. But the game to me is so unplayable. The CPU sticks to you like glue. It doesn't feel like a real game. I'm doing the same moves over and over again. I'm tired of NBA Live at this point. Like, I just can't play it. So you expect EA Sports, let me ask you this. You expect us to play NBA Live for a whole nother year, an entire year, another year, hoping that you come out in 23 again. Because, I mean, NBA Live fans are going to play what? NBA Live. So, with that said, they're going to play your game. So, why not give them something motivated about playing that game? All we ask for a little update, man. Roster update, something. Y'all made $5.63 billion. Well, I think this year already, something like that. My numbers could be wrong. Y'all can Google it. I did myself. $5.63 billion. And you mean to tell me you can't put $1 million in the NBA Live, a game that got you recognized, a game that got the ball rolling back in the day? You mean to tell me you can't put not a single dollar of that money? And even if you are putting $1 million, put 2, put 3, put 5, put, damn it, put 20 million if you had to. You got the money. You got the damn money. And the games that you're putting out doesn't take a lot of money to put out. Like some of the things y'all doing, I'm not discrediting. I don't know how much this shit costs. I'm be honest. But from what I see from other games and what y'all are doing, other games are still more advanced. But you have your ways of doing things unique. That's why people deal with you, EA. But at the end of the day, the things that's in your game are in other games and done way more better to me. As you know, way more. It looks like way more in-depth design in some of these things, and it doesn't look like you put a lot of time into it, but you've done a lot of things around it to make it, you know, seem like it's you know, done so modern and heavily detailed. If y'all get what the fuck I'm saying, you know, that's what I get from EA Sports. So why don't you guys invest into NBA Live and stop trying to be cheapskates? Why are you scared to invest in the game? I don't understand it. It's crazy. This video is supposed to have been just about, you know, is NBA Live dead? And I'm really answering you guys' question. I'm answering that. You know, I'm going all around it. I really don't think the game is dead. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. Let me just say this. 22 minutes, 23 minutes into the video. I'm finally saying it. I don't think the game is dead. But we gotta start seeing some work, man. And I'm gonna stay on their ass until we find out something about NBA Live. Until we find out something. I want the developers to inbox me. I got my Twitter wide open. Some of y'all already know me. Some of y'all, we already talked before. One definitely giving you feedback about the game. Then yes, I let off some frustration years back. You know, I was going through a lot of personal shit. And I let off some steam one day on Twitter, and it got me messed up. I ruined some relationships, and I apologize for that. You know, everybody go through something, and you know, I was definitely going through something at the time. But I want a better game. I want EA Sports to do what's right and let us know something. So with that said, I don't think the game is dead, but we need to know something soon. And I may change it up and say the game is dead. The game is dead to some people because it's been about 3-4 years and no, we haven't. We don't know nothing about the game. EA Sports haven't dropped nothing. So people are going to think your game is dead. Just saying. I'm just saying. The more years you go, the less people are going to be like interested in playing NBA Live console. The more years you delay, the more pressure you're actually putting on yourselves, EA Sports. Because if you go all these years delaying, canceled, or whatever you're doing, and when you come back out, and if you don't have a good game, I mean, think about it, from live 10 to live 14. I'm gonna go back and do research. I need to write this down, but I have a hard time writing shit down. So I'm gonna say it in the video. When I go back and watch this video, I would know. I want to go back and I want to see what people were saying. I want to see what the NLV was saying from live 10. But we're gonna go from live 11 to 14, because that's a big gap too. From live 10 to 14 is a gap now. So I don't know if you know, because if that's the case, live 23 gotta come out. If they're giving us the same break, a 4-year break or whatever, 3-year break, whatever they want to do, if they're going to do that and going to give us another live 23 should be the game that's going to come out. I mean, you know, they're just saying off the last time they've been delayed so long, but we hope we don't get nothing like live 14. I hope they come back and redeem themselves, live NBA Live HD, whatever you're going to call yourselves. And I hope you guys come correct. Man. And here's the thing. I really want to see what those guys were saying. I really want to see what the NLV, what the NBA Live community was saying through those years of being delayed and canceled. I'm really interested in that. I want to see what was going on back then, because I wasn't around back then. Wasn't around. So I really want to know. Was a lot of speculating going on, which I know it probably was, because they was teasing everybody. I mean, you know, coming out with the leak, then taking it off the shelves. I mean, you know, people were still engaged. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, people were still engaged with the game. But let me get out of here, you guys. Man, we're 27 minutes in. Man, I'm done. We're gonna spread this out and make more videos about this, man, about this topic, about talking about what EA Sports is gonna do with the NBA Live. It is very important. It may be we may be a small community right now, but we could we could have been bigger right now. You think about it, if NBA Live would have came out every single year, stayed consistent, stayed engaged with the community, think about how deeper this game will be at this point. Go, you guys, and play RBI baseball and play it. And if you guys haven't played it since 14 or 15 or 16, go play it now. You'll be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, damn, this is all right. You know what I'm saying? This is all right. So go back, test it out, see what you think. And you guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Will NBA Live pull through? What EA Sports needs to do to be able to capitalize off the failures that they've done? What are they going to do? Don't we deserve some type of answer? NBA Live 22, you guys, is canceled. No matter what you say here for the NBA Live community, they probably deny that there was never such thing as NBA Live 22. So it's not going to be that motherfucker is canceled. Because that's a game because when they come back, we expect them to be called whatever year it is or whatever year is gonna come up, but they might be called NBA Live HD. You know what I'm saying? To try to make it so NBA Live don't have to come out every year, which I agree with that. Just like from 10 to 14, they came out with NBA Live 14, 15, 16. When it didn't come out with 17, they still called it 18, 19. So you know what I'm saying? So they're a game that comes out every damn year. You know what I'm saying? So we can't deny that fact. So when they don't come out, that's a year they didn't come out, as we got to say it's canceled. All right, you guys. I'm out of here, you guys. I'm always keeping it real, raw, and 100. We're going to keep these videos up. Share this, like this, comment below. Let's keep this shit going, man. I'm out of here, you guys. Y'all stay safe. Peace out.